You look lonely. I can't face that.
I am hungry.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's mine.
She tryna show her titties to me. I never asked her for the pussy, she chose to give it to me. And we giving out belt, put belt to ass for all the rookies. Fuck, I look like being scared, got Drake for all you pussy. Don't look like it's on me, but I gotta talk. Won't move, I'm shooting at everybody, I don't give a fuck. We don't click up this shit for everybody, we'll send it up. Ducking the dodge in front of the Fed, probably they won't talk. Smoking those out, getting to my head, probably they won't stop. Can fuck, but can't trust. These hoes ain't shit for though, we gotta love, but can't lust. They mad at us cause we don't dick right, that shit ain't us. Can't leave it at the house, the art can't wait to paint us. Up and blick on me just like robbing a bank truck. The bro be having that blick, he ain't going for shit, you need to think, bro. Before you crash out by the bitch, you need to think, bro. When you go down the road, she still gon' do the same stuff. Gemini misunderstood, nobody understand how it feel. Hate when niggas be tryna pick a certain day to turn real. Ain't no struggle no more, we all in the high hill. This shit way better than the trenches, think I wanna die here. She tryna show her titties to me. I never asked her for the pussy, she chose to give it to me. And we giving out belt, put belt to ass for all the rookies. Fuck, I look like being scared, got Drake for all you pussy. Don't look like it's on me, but I gotta talk. Won't move, I'm shooting at everybody, I don't give a fuck. We don't click up this shit for everybody, we'll send it up. Ducking the dodge in front of the Fed, probably they won't talk. Who that is, who you know, who your folk, blick him.
You have to wake up. I'm not talking about spirituality. I'm not talking about conspiracy theories. I'm not talking about open your third eye. I'm not talking about that kind of wake up. I'm talking about wake up and realizing nobody's coming to save you. Sometimes people don't even wake up at all. They live the same life every day and then just die, and the cycle repeats with their family, their kids. And I don't want that for my kids or my family. I do not want that. It took me a total of 4 years to gradually wake up. So it first started before a basketball game, an AAU game. So I was 17 years old. I just had a full-out panic attack. My chest beating, all that. You know, I thought I was finna die. I had pending doom, paranoia. Before that, I didn't think depression, anxiety, or even disease was real. I didn't think none of that shit was real. And I learned that the hard way. I got humbled. God humbled me. That panic attack led to a downward spiral in my life. I started having insomnia. I couldn't play basketball the same. I was getting tired just running down the court. I was losing weight. I was getting skinnier. I lost like my muscle. I didn't even have much at the time either. So imagine what I looked like at the time. So, you know, I'm thinking my family's here to help me. I'm thinking doctors are here to help me. Oh, if I give you my money, you have to help me. That's your job. No, the fuck it's not. It's not. That's not their job to scam. You know, I'm thinking my family's gonna help me because that's family. I have Mexican parents. They don't go for that shit. So that they thought I was a pussy. I ain't gonna lie. And, you know, I can't really blame them because I thought the same shit about somebody else suffering with what I was suffering before it happened to me. So 6 months go by. I'm going through insomnia, terrible nightmares, bro, terrible thoughts, all this shit. And at the time I was still hooping. I was still hooping for my high school team, even though I was going through all this shit. A goal of mine was always to play college basketball. And when that downward spiral came, that goal became so far out of reach. I accepted it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just get a job. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna just get a regular job. I'm fine with that. That's fine. Like, it is what it is. At one point, taking Xans was a thought. Like benzos, all that shit, that was a thought in my mind. Find somebody that sells that shit so I could get some sleep, bro. It almost led me down to that point. It did lead me down to that point, but I cut myself off before it got to that point. So I just had to shift my mindset. You know, I realized nobody's coming to save me. Nobody gives a fuck what you're going through. So I started researching what does anxiety, what part of the body does it have to do with? What, you know, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, I'm taking herbs, bro. I'm fasting. I'm changing my diet. I'm going plant-based. I'm taking ice baths. Next thing you know, my anxiety is gone. All my other health issues, they was disappearing. Like, I was sleeping again. I was actually sleeping again. I'm like, what the hell? So that's when I realized you gotta save yourself. That's what I got out of that little situation. I think that's why God put me through that. So yeah, I played college basketball for a little bit. I went to one school, got redshirted, then I got cut. And honestly, at that time I was done hooping. I remember I was working at Amazon, and my coach texted me. He's like, hey Nate, it's just not gonna work out. I'm sorry it had to be this way, blah, blah. You wanna cut me while I'm working in a fucking Amazon warehouse? Probably the worst job in humanity. You wanna cut me while I'm doing that shit? I bet. Next thing you know, I'm on the phone with another school in the same conference. I'm like, I'm gonna get my get back. I'm getting my revenge. Next thing you know, I'm at that school. Things are going well. I'm on the team. You know, I'm hooping good. Things were going my way until it's not. You know, things took a 360 turn. Now I'm getting OPT. I'm broke as hell. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. You know, shit just not going my way. I tried to write it out. I remember the day before I quit, I was at work. I tried to buy a drink. I remember I grabbed a drink, scanned it in, paid for it with my Apple Pay, then I got declined. The worker took that shit. I look at my bank account, I'm negative like $10. I'm like, nobody should be living like this. I'm losing weight, I'm getting skinnier because I wanted to get revenge so bad on my other school, on that other coach that cut me. I wasted 6 months to chase revenge. In the Bible, I don't really know the exact passage, but I know it says leave revenge in God's hands. I didn't do that. I wanted to put it in my hands. I wanted to get my get back. I wanted to be on the court, talk shit, shoot a three, point at him, put a middle finger up. That's what I wanted to do. That's the only reason I went to that school. Not to get a scholarship, not to go to school and get a better education. That's not why I went to that school. I went there for revenge. And I got humbled again by God. It all left me back in the same place with nothing. I didn't know what to do. Then that's where YouTube came. And that shit gave me so much inspiration and purpose. And now I'm doing this shit. Now I have a fucking camera right here. And I have a mic right here. The events that happened to shift my life is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm not where I want to be at. But I'm growing. I'm getting subscribers. I'm getting likes. I'm getting views. Hopefully, this could be a career one day. And when I say wake up, I'm saying wake up and realize nobody is coming to save you. Wake up and change your family legacy. Wake up, change yourself. Wake up and go get it, bro. That's it. That's what I mean by wake up.